Zero tax rates, convenient locations across Asia or a location between Asia and Europe, luxury facilities, rocketing oil and gas revenues. The UAE has experienced soaring rates of high net worth migration, primarily into Abu Dhabi and Dubai. The Henley Global Citizens Report 2022 projects that about 4,000 millionaires will move to the UAE this year, pushing it to the top of its top 10 countries globally in terms of high net worth individual inflows. Looking at the number of nations on the flip side, if you take a look at where they're saying outflows, the 10 countries where the highest net outflows of high net worth individuals are predicted are in Russia, China, India, Hong Kong, Ukraine, Brazil, the UK, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and Indonesia. Joining us to discuss further, Hassan Jazairi, who is the Regional Director of Citizenship Bay, UAE, and Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. So, what do you make of the projection that the UAE would be the top, recipients of these movements of high net worth individuals? Do you think that will stick?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me today. And just to answer your question, I think that UAE is definitely a global hub right now for, high net worth individuals, for investors. The UAE has worked very hard to get to the stage where it's attracting, global attention. Definitely, if they keep going this way with having innovative ideas, incentives for different, investors around the world, definitely I believe that the UAE is going to be progressing onwards and onwards.
Okay, great. Now, tell us about what you do, because you play in this space. You deal with, I guess, citizenship for investment. Is that the go-to route for millionaires and the, top 1% around the world to emigrate?
Yeah, so what I do generally, I work for Citizenship Bay, okay, and we've been open since 2016, and we help high net worth individuals to get second citizenships through investments. We are a legally authorized firm, of course, and generally high net worth individuals, maybe families, investors, it really varies on what the client is looking for. We help them to attain second passports through investments. Or maybe they're not interested in a passport and they want to get a residency, maybe a good investment. So we also help them with residency by investment programs too. For the citizenship programs, a lot of people these days are going towards the Caribbean islands. Okay. I'm sure maybe you've heard about them before.
Yeah.
So you have St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Grenada, Dominica, Antigua. They're very convenient programs, meaning by making a contribution or an investment, you can get their citizenship within 5 to 6 months. Now, the convenience of that is you don't have any residency requirements. So as soon as you have your citizenship in hand, you can pick up and go. Whether you're looking for financial benefits overseas, maybe investments, maybe you want to send your kids to study overseas, maybe healthcare, tourism. It all depends really what the client is looking for.
Yeah. Where are you, I guess, from your vantage point, so that's where you're seeing, well, actually, where are the most applications coming from? With that, I hope that question makes sense. Not just, I think you talked about destinations now, but where are you seeing from at Citizenship Bay? Is it a lot of Nigerians, for instance, or is it a lot of South Africans or people from Asia? Where are the applications coming from to you guys?
So generally, it's actually international. Everywhere are looking for this Plan B, but we are getting a big segment from Africa, and especially from Nigeria as well. This is why we're here. We're now based here in Lagos on Victoria Island.
Yeah.
So we are based out of Dubai, and from the Dubai office, we had plenty of Nigerian clients, which we've helped with. They have second passports now, residencies. It's changed their lives.
Yeah.
But apart from the Nigerians, we also have, we're also seeing people coming from America, from Europe, people who have looking for tax benefits, for example. These citizenships have a lot of tax benefits. As you know, probably they're all tax havens.
Right.
On the other side, of course, Middle Easterns, Asians, Russians, due to the global situation right now, things are very uncertain. So people are looking for Plan B, maybe, something to feel secure with. If anything happens, suddenly you know that you have something that you can just pick up and go. Okay?
Is that good for business for you when there's geopolitical tensions? Because I think I saw, you have a hashtag, so unlock something, right? Sorry, I don't know if you can help us out with that. But is that if there's geopolitical tensions, do folks like you in your sector say, okay, get ready for the influx? Is that good? Or prior to wars and so on, what would be the triggers for people to want to get another citizenship?
It's a good question. So apart from the global situation, these programs were always there.
Okay.
So they started around from the 80s, most earliest. And people, not everybody has, let's say, a strong passport, whether there was a war or there wasn't a war. Maybe, especially now due to the COVID situation
Right.
as well, a lot of nationalities saw that they could not travel anymore. So this definitely opened many doors in the citizenship market, let's say. For us, yes, unfortunately, when something happens like this, there is more inquiries, but it's always been there. People have always been looking for such a thing. I think definitely that right now the political situation around the world, of course, more people are inquiring. They are looking for safety. They're realizing they're waking up. You can say that we need this. You never know what's going to happen, so better be safe than sorry, I guess.
Very true. What's the advantage of having a couple millionaires flowing into a country? Is it spending power? Do they bring jobs? What do you think the nation gets from them?
So I think both sides benefit. Okay, so let's say from the nation's side, they're getting these high net worth individuals into their country. Okay, so this means more investments into their country. This means maybe more jobs for the population. This is, when people, these high net worth start seeing movement in certain countries, they will all follow because obviously there's something good there. If we talk about UAE, they're one of the highest, let's say, figure-wise, of millionaires going there to the UAE now because ease of access. Easy to open businesses. Let's say the tax benefits, you're not getting any taxes on your income. It's generally a very friendly place to invest.
We have the images right on the screen. It's a beautiful place as well. Okay, yeah. Look, Drake, one of the biggest rappers. I think it was a recent song he had where he, literally said the UAE is a great place to be. What's the feedback you're getting from clients after they move? Do they miss home? Do you have any surveys where you talk to them after they've made the move and get any feedback as to how they feel about moving to another country?
Generally, if we're talking about moving to a different country, that's most likely going to be towards the residency programs. With the citizenship programs, you don't necessarily have to leave your country.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is one of the conveniences. So, with a strong passport in your hand, as we're working on right now with the campaign Unlock the World, it literally does unlock the world for you. So, access to the healthcare, access to education for your children, access to invest overseas, maybe opening branches for your company. In regards to feedback, definitely people's lives are being changed to the better, of course.
Right.
They now feel like, okay, whatever I want to do, I can do it. I have this power behind me to do that. So definitely, it's always positive news.
Okay, and for the new year, I guess, because I think the numbers, global citizenship by investment has been growing. What do you anticipate for next year? Are you guys going to get more applications? Do you think things are going to see more movement around the globe and so on?
I believe so. I believe so that once the word gets out there more and more, you'll be surprised how many people have not even heard about these programs.
Right.
Even high net worth individuals. We're planning to educate, get the word out, especially with our campaign right now. Definitely, I feel like it's going to be progressive. This is definitely still a new market, especially around, let's say, Africa and Asia as well. So definitely.
So does that mean you just talked about opening up recently in Lagos? Does that mean you'll be opening up in Nairobi or in Jakarta and stuff? You're going to be expanding in the years to come?
We are in an expanding phase right now, and we have certain countries we are targeting right now. But so definitely, yes, we'll be opening in different countries. I mean, we've been here now in Lagos for about 2 months now.
Okay.
And
you just got here.
We just got here, yeah. So if anybody's curious about what we do, please reach out to us.
Fantastic stuff. Look, it's a with globalization, with geopolitical tensions, this is a space that is really taking a lot of growth. And so we're glad to have you come talk to us about it, Mr. Hassan Jazairi, Regional Director for Citizenship Bay, UAE and Nigeria. Thank you so much.
Thank you.